Should I tell you about what's in there, or would that break our promise?
I need to see it for myself.
I'm sorry you have to see this.
That's the thing, I've seen this before.
It's okay.
This was me!
We're just street artists. We're not.
I know what you're doing, and you like Banksy too?
We all know it's not fancy stuff. It's devil stuff.
Look. This got my husband.
And so, you shouldn't do it, because eventually...
Eddie!
I can teach too. I taught your son how to do history. So...
I know what you think it's just an easy way to get power, right? But it's not. You don't understand!
This neighborhood, it might be messed up, but it's my neighborhood. And I wrote a personal essay about it. And I use a lot of adjectives. And good, and scary, and pleasant, and
You're a minus.
unsafe.
Why don't you go home?
Like, Eddie, please leave. I don't think we can.
Whatever you want, Miss Susan.
I'll walk home.
No, Miss Susan.
Look, please, can we talk? Wanda, I know we haven't really been on good terms since I got here. But I need you to understand that this is really dangerous.
You know what's really dangerous? It's disposing renewable resources. You see, if you'd brought a recycling bin, none of this would have had to happen.
That's not true! We both know that's not true.
All you needed to do was make sure the wind wasn't blowing north when you planted your magnolia tree.
But you didn't.
You all have to look at people who have been involved in this for way too long.
Why?
I know what it looks like.
Every house needs a picket fence.
We know the way we like this neighborhood, and we keep it that way.
This isn't the way to do it.
You broke our rules, and now we're going to sacrifice you to bring about the reign of the Dark Lord.
I'm afraid you'll miss dinner, but I heard you weren't planning on coming in.
People get hurt. There are unintended consequences.
I think we intend for you to be sacrificed.
You have a husband.
How I do.
My husband died.
I know.
Look, you want yours to die too?
Well, let's see. My husband has been taking an awfully large amount of time at your place. My husband proposed to me last night that perhaps maybe we move closer to you. And, well, if somebody has to die in this relationship, I'd rather it be you.
And if it means anything, my husband's dead too, so I understand.
Wait.
Oh, he was in a car accident. He's just careless.
Tragic, really.
No.
I don't have a husband.
All right, lie down on the pentagram, please. We're just gonna take care of this really quickly.
Face down or face up?
You don't understand.
Make sure
This
to line
is
your
doing
arms
to
and
you.
legs up with each point.
Your head goes at the top. Knee goes at the
Or
side.
the bottom, rather.
Chariot of wits.
What are you stalling for?
Excuse me! You can't just let her get away with like that! Mrs. Smith,
Yes!
so kind of you to show up at my house.
Yes, well, I was a little preoccupied and things...
When I returned from book club,
Yes.
my mother was not here,
Yes, that's true, yes.
and I just wanted to say something to you.
Okay, well, say it, I'm, in
On
a hurry.
chapter 26 of My Sister's Keeper,
Oh,
I just don't understand the familial relationship
relationship? Look, please describe to me just here. Let's get closer. I'm not really understanding why exactly her parents wanted her to be born if they were just going to use her in such a manner.
All right, you want to get close? Let me tell you a secret.
About Jody Piku.
Indirectly, yes.
Would you hold this book for a second?
Yes. I've been in the neighborhood for a long time.
That's nice.
I've run this book club for a long time.
Mhm.
I've had my husband for a long time.
What does Mr. Smith have to do with this? With my sister's keeper?
What I'm about to tell you, I've never read it.
Wait a second. They don't read books at book club. What do they
You got invited to book club?
do? Eddie, you're always here. Eddie, come in. Please come in. I'm starting to figure
I've been
things
here
out.
for so long, and they've never invited me to book club.
Eddie,
But, like, I don't really like them anyways, so it's not a huge deal. But these seats are nice.
Your voice is so long. Have you been in fifth
10 years.
You've been in this neighborhood that long? You've
I'm
been
21 years old. That's why I win at basketball.
That explains why.
That's why it's so much fun to play with you.
No, Eddie.
And that's why I'm so good at school.
Eddie, you need to focus right now.
Okay.
You were alive when my father disappeared, and I found his wallet in the mansion.
I'm sorry about that.
About me finding the wallet?
No, that your dad died.
He died?
Look,
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I don't know how
I
much
got
you know
your
about.
keys.
What?
I got you these, and I have my guitars out in the car, and I have a James Taylor songbook with me, and I wanted to play you some music.
Thanks for the flowers, but this isn't the time.
Oh,
I don't know.
Wait,
This is gonna sound really
is this
crazy.
like a-
Can you please just hear me out? Your wife, her book club, it's not a book club. They're worshiping
I know
Satan.
it's not a book club because all they do is drink and dish on people. And
No, they're
Yeah.
worshiping Satan. I'm
Ring,
not
ring.
joking about this.
Lauren, ring, ring.
I know
Ring,
about
ring,
this.
Lauren.
I used to be a part of it.
Hello.
You used to be a part of it.
Not this,
No, I don't.
and this-
There's a
it's really
complication in our
dangerous.
I know things get a little dangerous here.
You're in
I'm
danger.
sorry.
What?
Shiana,
what'd you
what'd you
say?
say? Can I just play you some songs
There's a
because
complication
that
in
express
our
how I
plan.
feel right now? It's really important to me that I get this. I'm locked in a loveless marriage, and
Lauren hung up. She'd made her decision, complication or no complication. She'd been in this neighborhood for a long time. And she'd had her husband for a long time. But she thought it was quite long enough.
I'm just really. Have you ever heard the song "Sweet Baby Jane"?
Not enough to real quick.
Oh.
This meant the cookies were ready. But that's fine too. As for you,
He couldn't be a part of it anymore because when we sacrificed you, you'd gotten too close to him, who was too close to me, and I would have died too. He's gone.
Wait, is that how it works?
Yes, that's how it works. You even read the book. I try.
Don't talk to me about reading the books, okay? I've been the only one reading all the book club books.
ladies.
Wanda had made up her mind. She'd been in book club for a long time. And she'd been neighbors with these people for a long time. But it was quite long enough.
Wanda?
You may want to leave the room for this.
You don't understand.
Excuse
You
me,
don't understand what this
let
does
me
to
get away a
people.
second time. Wanda. Wanda.
Don't do it!
You're gonna kill us. Wanda. I can't believe it.
Can't you? Do you not see? She killed her husband.
We can still do it as long as we're some multiple of 6. It will work.
Then Susan realized what was happening and what she would have to do in order to stop this. She'd been involved in bad things. She'd been involved in bad things for a long time, but it was quite long enough.
This happened because of
Not you.
no, you were doing this before I came here, but
It's Charles.
this
Charles. You brought this upon your family.
what was it? Charles.
I can't hear you.
Charles never did anything.
Did he though? Didn't he?
Mom,
Get the youths out of here.
this is no
Jim.
youth.
Don't.
Take your mask off, Dad. I've been expecting Eddie for a long time. All these years, it was a ruse to get back in with you, Mom, because your marriage was failing. I don't know what these crazy people have to do with this story.
Wanda! You got us the wrong man!
He looks like him.
Why is he dead?
That's just come a really long way.
Charles.
You wouldn't love me as a kid. So I knew you wouldn't love me again as a man. Obviously, you guys accept general things like apples and flowers even when they're really cutesy like that. You mean you aren't ready for love? Again? You weren't ready in the first place, Susan. I had to teach you a lesson and obviously you didn't learn to love everyone around you. Yes, I manipulate like that so you can learn. I still have trouble with them.
Dad, let's just be a family again.
Never saw.
It's weird.
I didn't tell him when he was a 5th grader.
That's good.
Just mean that Charles said he used to.
So does this mean I don't have to finish making that fence?
Yes, son.
Dad, I don't even know what
I'm
to
gonna
call you
protect this.
anymore.
Well, this has been lovely, but I think we're gonna go head on out to
That might be best.
yeah, so we have to figure out who
Leave. Hold on a second.
that guy was.
Those pentagrams that we drew on you are washable.
Thank you.
Also, you rinse your
Hold
hair
on.
with salt
Hold.
and.
Gee, give me just a minute. I
Let us
just need
enjoy
to-
our new home.
Sedative, while I call the police because she murdered her husband.
It's just a sedative.
Am I the only normal
I just
person in
don't
this
care.
neighborhood? The guy's dead, Mom!
Nice job, son.
And you watched her murder him! Call the police?
I think we were right all along. You're not very good for our community.
Maybe you should move away.
I think that would be
Okay,
best.
stand by what I told you. Don't mess with this stuff.
No, I don't know. I'm not dead, so.
It seems like everyone came out of this on top.
Does anyone want a smoothie?
Except the dead guy. He did pick on minors, but still.
Well, I mean,
Eyes are open.